on? Hey, y'all. Uh-oh. I'm hearing myself twice. So there's that. So, well, but are you sure they can't hear you? Because why is it that they can't hear? Can they hear me? And you know what's crazy is I'm just working through the double voice because then I could hear myself through myself. What's going on, Freaky? Oh, okay, good. Warren said that they can't hear me. Yes. This is the way it always is, right? I can make sure that I can always be heard. I'm always muting you, Mike. My bad. So guys, um, we just came back from a great weekend out in Resorts World, right? We met up with the Slot Cats, all casino action, and Vegas the Low Roller. Daniel, all they were all so much fun. So much fun. And I wish that I could gamble like Daniel to the very last spin. You guys will see the video, but I mean, we were screaming in the middle of the casino.
Oh my God, yeah. It was
Wasn't
fun.
it amazing?
It was really fun. Can they
Oh my
hear? Can you
God,
guys
the
hear me?
Slug Cats! What's going
I
on?
know. Heidi,
What's
Fred.
going on, Kenneth? Yeah, we're trying to We're trying to fix Mike's audio issue right now. For some reason,
Linda's always trying to
um,
shut me up.
so we have a whole new setup going on. Um,
Okay,
wait. Can they hear Mike now?
we can hear all of you. Thank you, Kenneth. Thank you so much. Okay,
Yes.
so we were just talking about Slot Cats. You are here, Heidi and Fred. We had the best time with Heidi and Fred and Daniel from Vegas Low Roller. You guys, it was awesome. Oh my God, we had so much fun. It was so great to see them. And I have to say, I'm going to say it again if I have to say it 10,000 times. Oh my God, you guys, seeing Fred looking so fantastic was unbelievable. Oh my God, if you guys, Fred looks so great. And oh, Fred, it's here. Okay, well, Fred, you look fantastic. You stood
Oh
up longer
yes.
than I did. You were on your feet longer than I was, and I was just like, and I was the one whining like a baby. Me and my knees, crybaby. I was being a crybaby, but Fred, you were a champ. I was so happy to see you. Oh my God, it was great. We had a great time. Vegas Low Roller is well, yeah, yeah. Thanks, Warren. See, well, look, Warren's right on top of things. He's getting Vegas Low Roller. Daniel was everything. Okay, so if you guys haven't been to, let's talk about Linda. Let's talk
Yeah.
about Resorts World because I know we're late to the party on this.
Yes.
That food court, that slot floor, you go.
Oh, also, we tried out their bars too. I mean, one bar,
Yes. Well,
but
that bar. Yes.
we ended up wanting to go to one, and then they shuffled us off to another because it was too much of a wait or
Oh,
whatever.
we so there's a speakeasy that we heard about. So we tried to
Yeah,
get in the
here,
speakeasy,
kitty, or something like that.
something like Be Quiet Cat or something
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
that. But yeah.
Here, kitty.
So
Yeah,
and then they sent us to this other one, Jalisco, which felt like another speakeasy,
right.
and it was crazy good.
It
It was
was
amazing.
awesome.
It was amazing. We had so
It
much
was
fun.
so cool. Like I
Yeah.
actually ended up quite like I was so glad. I'm not gonna lie. When Mike was like, "Yeah, let's go over here," I was like, "I don't know, man. Is that a club? Because it sounds like a club."
It was,
I was
it was great.
I was like, "I don't." Mike, I just want to go to bed. And mind you, it was only like
Just
10
casual.
p.m. It was like 10 p.m. It wasn't even that. It wasn't even that late.
Oh, we were old ladies. We were like, we're so
But
old.
man,
We're so
I
tired.
was exhausted because we had been up all like early that day. We'd been on the floor all day, and I was like, I'm just tired.
Yeah.
But Mike was like, no, no, they gave us they gave us some shots. Let's go
They
do
gave a
some
shot.
shots.
They did. Not that I
What?
took them.
And then so we went down there, but it was amazing. It was
It's great.
such a great vibe down there. And
That
the
DJ was
guy, the
ridiculous. The
DJ was
DJ,
playing a violin, right? What
yeah, he was playing
he
the
was
violin. It was amazing. It's great.
it was
You should go there.
incredible.
You should go
Incredible.
there. And that food court. Go ahead, Linda. Let's talk about
Yes,
the food court.
I'm sorry. I gained 4 pounds this weekend. A pound a day. Oh
Pound
my
a day.
god, I gained a pound a day.
This
Oh
is
my
great.
god.
It was worth every pound, Linda. I swear. We were trying every little food court place. It's the best food court I've ever been to.
Oh god.
I had that amazing. It was great. It was. I had that amazing suckling pig. I had some of that the thing that's so disturbing when you see it, but it was amazing. It was so good.
It's so
So,
good. It's
oh,
so good.
oh my God, you guys. So, and again, yeah, no, it was amazing. And the weather, it was really cold in Las Vegas. Boy, I think there's a bunch of people right now. They might be. I think that Slotaholic is out there. I think he's out there with Diana Ivani, and I think he's out there with some friends. I'm very excited to see how how they do this week. Good luck to them.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, but yeah, it was too cold.
It's cold.
I was very upset because
I brought my bathing suit.
I've only gone to Vegas when it's hot. So I've never been to Vegas during this time. And
Yeah.
when I got off the plane, I got very aggressive. Like I was not understanding why it was so cold. And it was like 27 degrees. And that was not okay.
It
It
was a
wasn't okay.
lot. It was very cold.
It was
Yeah, and I did bring a bathing suit because I thought it was going to be like Palm Springs, and that we were going to be,
yeah.
it was going to be hot. So yeah,
No, no. I
yeah,
was very annoyed about that, but that's okay because then we ended up spending most of the time on the floor anyway. Because it was great. It was a great time just checking out the machines. Uh, Also, the casino itself. Every time I've
sure.
gone to Resorts World, I feel like I find a new nook or area in there that I didn't know about.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I just love that.
and
I love
and
that
they're still
casino.
holding on. A lot of casinos for whatever reason are taking down they're pulling back on their recording things, but Resorts World is still supporting people recording, which I think is really great.
Yes. I think they thought we were a little suspect, but they
They
let
did.
us
They kind of sniffed around us for a little bit when we first got
for a
there.
little bit, but that they
Yeah,
still let us, like,
that's great.
yeah.
T-Town Gambler. All right. Hey, T-Town Gambler, how are you? So Linda, what did we play? Tell us. So in the next couple of weeks, you're going to see some videos.
Yes.
A couple things. We played a couple games with Daniel and Heidi and Fred, and we had just the best time. And so I'm looking forward to seeing those come out next couple of weeks. Uh, um, we met some players.
We met a lot of players, actually.
We met a
It
lot of
was
players.
well,
We have a few stories
the
here.
thing about Mike is, guys, if you guys ever get the chance to go on a casino floor with Mike, is he is one of those people where he has this ability to just talk to anyone anywhere. Okay. And I am not that person. Mike is. But Mike,
You
like,
are.
he will see you on one of our machines and will just immediately beeline to you
And they do
and
this.
will ask you like, hey, do you like this game?
I
Like,
do.
what do you like about it? And like just immediately, and then sometimes he'll pull up a seat next to them and just get right up in their game. And m- every
We're,
time the people
we're,
just are like, yeah, they're pretty open to it. And for me, I'm just like, wow.
yeah, no, but I think that's look, there's a lot of other influencers. You guys are playing the games for
Yeah.
everybody. You're doing this thing. But our perspective is, look, we make games. We want to learn more about the games. That's the whole point. And we're trying to learn how to make better games. And so we asked this one lady. Oh my God, is that the first thing on our agenda, Linda? Keep me
Yes,
on
it
schedule.
is. It is.
Okay.
Well, the thing is, was, you know, thank goodness, like most of the people that we run into, they actually are very chatty.
Yeah.
And so Kathy,
Our friend
we,
Kathy.
our
Okay.
friend
So
Kathy,
who you're going to meet in a second, Kathy. Now, let's preface this story with Kathy had a moment. We had a bunch of our designers. We were in town in Las Vegas on a design sort of summit. So we
yes,
were there to talk about game design, talk about how to make our games better. And so this was a really interesting opportunity for some of the game designers to meet some of the players. So
hmm,
we brought and Will Drobny, one of our fantastic game designers, was there on the floor, and we all took a beating. Now I'm going to preface this with Kathy won 400 some odd dollars on Jeannie's prize one night, and then loved the game and came back, and then just took a switch after us.
yeah,
She was just like, ah, now. But also, if somebody asks me what do I want out of a game, I want to win more.
yeah.
Look, we all know that's the story. We all want to win more, but I'm really
Who
excited for you
doesn't want to
guys
win
to hear.
more?
Yeah, who doesn't? So I totally get her. I got her, and I actually really adored her for her honesty. But boy, she took a switch and just knocked all of us. Just like I want to win more.
Yeah.
So
But then she emailed us at like just this week and was like, "Hey, it was great to meet you. I ended up playing some more of your games." Like she clearly does like every
she did.
games,
She does.
but
But we loved
of
her.
course, if it comes down to like pay me more, okay, yeah, I would love to pay you more.
It's great. But listen, look, we talked to her. We let her say things, and I
Yeah.
think this is great. Oh, and Sister Yoshi, I love Little Shop of Horrors. We've got a new version coming out, so stay tuned. The new version is coming out like in the next month or so. If you are at Yamava, I think it's already on the floor at Yamava. It's the director's cut, and it's in that big DCX cabinet. So it's really exciting. It's going to be really fun. So I love that you love Little Shop of Horrors. I was the art director on that. I'm sorry, I'm always going to say that because I'm very proud of the very first one. But I did not art direct the second one. That was somebody else, but I'm very proud of it. I think they did a really good job. So yeah. So hey, let's run Kathy and let's
Kathy's
just
corner. Was it did we call it Kathy's corner?
maybe it's Kathy's corner.
Yeah.
My name's Kathy Wilson. It's okay if you
Here
film
she
me.
is.
All right.
Yay!
Okay.
Can you hear?
She is giving us some incredible feedback
Yes.
on a game.
I can't hear
Jeannie's
it.
Prize.
Like we can't
Okay,
hear, but can
with
chat here.
the famous
guys
Will
hear?
Dropney,
Hi.
game designer,
There's Will
mathematician,
Dropney.
genius. And so how? What are
And
you
there
guys
she
talking
is.
about? Tell me a little bit
There's
about what's going on here.
Linda. There's Kathy.
You're going to make this a better game.
Yeah.
Next
Yes.
I want to make it a better game, but I was telling him that the Diamond Frenzy part just doesn't work for me. I've never got anything on the Diamond
I don't
Frenzy
know, can
part.
you
For
guys
one, I
hear
didn't know how
Kathy?
it worked because
Hey,
nothing ever
Debbie.
happened. So I'd play the Diamond Frenzy. I'd spend all this money trying to
Can you
get
guys
it
hear
to
the
go,
video? 'Cause
but
we
yet I
can't right
never
now.
got anything.
Can't right now.
And for the longest time, well,
Here she's
until you
saying,
explained
"You
it
gotta
to
give
me,
me more."
I never knew
I'm just
what
gonna
was
say,
supposed to take
here,
place.
here,
So now I
Understand.
know.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's
But
like,
She was
nothing's
actually-
never happened. So
But you
Okay,
did
they
win
can
on this
hear.
game.
They can
I
hear.
won on this
They
game.
can
you
hear
did.
the video.
Yeah, I wasn't good. I walked off with like $488. One of my spins was $288.
Pretty nice.
Nice. Big money.
That is,
I'll take that.
One
that
of
is
my
making us
spins was
happy.
288, and I was very happy. So that was 2 nights ago. I'm still here at the casino. I came back. I wanted to play it again.
Yeah.
I'm wanting it to do something for me. And I'm just waiting.
All right. I love you. Thank you so much, Kathy. I appreciate that.
Oh.
yes. Okay. Well, that was good. So you guys,
Oh.
it was great. I mean, that was what was really wonderful was having her on the floor, just letting us have it. Just I want to win more stuff. And like I said, like Linda said, she did write back. She was the sweetest thing. Her husband was
Yeah.
there. She was awesome. And
She had the greatest pair of cowboy boots. Like they were
awesome.
rhinestone, and I mean, I loved them.
Telling you, that was one of my favorite moments, other than seeing Fred doing so great.
Yeah.
It was a great thing, man. It was fantastic. But there was something else that happened that was even weirder. So there was Linda and I are sitting there, and we're just with all our camera equipment and everything, and I look up now. If you guys don't know, Linda and I used to do a thing called the Tournament of Champions. Linda was in charge of Tournament of Champions, and she went all around the country on a tour of the country in a bus with a team, a fantastic team. Everybody who's ever worked on Tournament of Champions and everybody who still does, you guys are fantastic. But they went around the country and they would tell them what it was like and how many people would play every year to
Uh, I
get to
mean,
the
I mean, it
million
was.
dollar
I
event.
mean, by the time we got to it, we were giving away $1 million every year in the championship event, and I think it toppled out around 250,000 participants annually that would be a part of this whole tournament system, the structure that connected to
Seriously.
it. So yeah, it was crazy, right? Like because if you think of all the casinos that were involved and all the events that they had every week to get people to qualify, and then then you get so all the different steps that got towards the championship. So there was a lot of people
So imagine
that
200, she says 250,000 people playing,
yeah
100 seats.
yeah
Imagine, you people that do casino math really good, those are the odds. Getting hit, it was almost like getting hit by lightning to get, if you did a preliminary event, there was a couple named the Howertons. They were Cindy Howerton and her husband. There were two couples, and one year he got in, and the
yeah
next year she
she
got
got
in.
in. It was incredible.
Here they are. Here's them at the Tournament of Champions. There's our buddy Ray, and
That's
that's
2018.
them.
Yeah.
And that's yeah. And so that was them on the floor at the Tournament of Champions, and we were talking about how lucky they were, and they would travel around Washington State at all the tournaments. They were such devotees to the Tournament of Champions
Yep.
that they would go and they would go to all of them because they had such a good time at the tournament, and they got in twice.
Yep.
It was amazing, and I was so happy to see them. Linda and I are sitting there just talking, and I see them at Resorts World
Yeah.
walking by, and I don't know how it happened, but I just went, Howertons, just jumped up, scared them half to death. They were like
It was
this.
crazy. I could not believe it. How is it that we ran into the
The
like
Howertons.
that all a random day in January in
Right.
Las Vegas?
They
We
live in
both don't
Washington.
live in Las Vegas. We live in another state. They live in another state. We just
Yeah.
both happen to be in that same casino
Yeah.
out of 100 casinos in Vegas at
Amazing.
that same time.
So Matt, so you guys, Matt,
Okay,
let's
so
watch.
this is a crazy thing that just happened here. We have got the Howertons from the Tournament of Champions. Now, how many times did you guys go to Tournament of Champions?
The finals twice.
Twice.
Finals twice. These folks are like, they got, I mean, like, of all the people across the country, they got into this Tournament of Champions where Linda and I got to give away $1 million each year, and these are some of the best tournament players in the country. So have good luck to you guys on your trip. It's just such a great coincidence to see them. But they're some of our favorite players. These are the Howertons.
Let's start those tournaments up again.
Let's get those tournaments going again.
We talk about it every month.
Yeah. All right. The best players. You guys are the best.
I hope you guys could hear that. It was really nice. But the thing is that we love our players so much. That's the thing that I couldn't. I mean, just the fact that you can remember their names, the Howertons. I'll never forget them. And Cindy Howerton and her husband. They were so fantastic. I'm so
Yeah.
glad that we saw them. And then I asked them if they watched Everything Slots, and they said, of course. And
Of
I was like,
course. Oh, yeah, I like it was incredible because when I did, Washington for the very first time, they were the second state that we did a test pilot of it.
right.
The Howertons were the first kind of players that I met in Washington. And from there, like I always saw them every
Yeah.
year. We would come back and I would see them and like a group of people that they hung out with, and they did the tournament circuit. It was
Yeah.
incredible. It was
Yeah.
incredible.
Too. That was really
So,
fun. And I'm
yeah.
so glad. I'm looking and I'm seeing Debbie Loves Slots. You guys, we had such a good time with Debbie in at Kashada.
Yeah.
Debbie,
Oh, Debbie's asking when we're coming back to California.
there's some stuff percolating. We're hoping that we can do it. We're going to see really soon. So hopefully we've got a new cabinet that's going to be
Yeah.
launched at Yamava, and I'm really excited about that. So we're hoping that we can coordinate some kind of big thing, and maybe we can get folks in town and
Right.
just have a big party.
Yeah.
That'd be
Most
fun.
likely April, if
Yeah,
anything,
yeah.
is probably what that's looking
So,
like.
and all of you guys, just all come to Yamava. We'll just sit there and just be stupid. We'll just have a great time.
Yes. Because
Yes,
that was like it was fun, like this impromptu going to Resorts World and meeting up with some folks, and
it was great. It
it
was
was a
really
great
great.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, really, really. Yeah, yeah. Thanks, Warren. Warren is on top of it. I'm
No,
telling
Warren
you,
is the best.
he's he's like the mod deluxe, man.
Right.
He's a fantastic moderator. Um, so what else? I know April would be good. I would love that. So what else is going on, Linda? Tell us what you got
Um
in store for us today.
so that was we had you oh man, we that was good. You did a good job. You went through AB like exactly the thing. Oh, the weekly game. I wanted to
Yeah,
talk about Kaching because
cha-ching.
we spent a good quality time playing that game on the floor. I had not never played it before. I saw it at G2E, but I didn't like I'll be honest, I it didn't register to me what it meant
It's
until
okay.
I
So
saw it.
let me set it up a little bit. So if you guys have seen, okay, so who has played? Okay, sometimes controversial, but Zap,
Mhm.
Crush,
Mhm.
some of these really non-traditional, non-real, gambling experiences on EGMs that that are completely kind of out of the box. They're really, really different. So these are out of the crazy mind of Juan Mariscal, and he
Mhm.
is really kind of changing the face of gaming in some of these games. He's really thinking of things in a different way, and I love that he's doing that every year.
Yep.
This is one of his games, and what it is, and apparently this came from like somebody who actually Zap no. Yeah. Thank you, Debbie. Yeah. Yeah.
Crush,
That's
yes,
what I
Zap,
said.
no, okay.
Controversial, but then, one of the things that somebody, and I can't remember his name. I wish I remembered it now. They said, let's just do this as birthday gifts. Who doesn't love a present? So what you do is you kind of walk into the game in a bonus, and you're kind of making wagers on different wrapped packages, and you're building up like three bags into three different sort of extra bonuses.
Right.
But there isn't you kind of just go straight into the bonus, so it's a little bit interesting. It's a little bit different than everything else, and I'll tell you what our experience was with it after this. But let's do a little promo so you can kind of
So
see what it looks
this
like.
is a crazy thing that just happened here.
Oh, I can hear the sound now. Yeah, this was just interesting to me.
Yeah,
Like, it's very similar to the Crush game, right? Where
you're
you just
wagering.
you're wagering. And
You're
I guess
wagering on these boxes. Sometimes you'll win nothing.
I
Sometimes you'll win more. And then
I
you
don't
go
know
up.
why. Maybe it's just because I'm conditioned that I need to see reels,
It's really different.
right?
Yeah, it's really unique, and it really is very different than any game that we've ever done.
Yeah.
Whoosha,
Yeah.
every.
So I mean, I don't know. Like I want to really like games like that because to the
Yeah,
core, that's what it is we're doing anyway. We're just wagering. It's just that reels is visually how we've been
yeah,
taught to see it.
yeah,
So I don't
yeah.
know.
So Sister Yoshi says it's at Harris SoCal, but so it's doing really well right now. A lot of people have been really playing this and
Yeah.
really getting into it. One of the things that now, so we went in there with Sarah
Yeah. And
and
Victor,
Victor
I love
from
Victor. That
All
that
Casino Action.
dude is amazing. He's funny. He is
Okay,
hilarious.
he is all in. That's all I
Yeah.
can say about Victor.
Wow.
He is all in. We all of a sudden we're turning on the cameras, and all of a sudden he's betting $25 a box, and the hair on my
Oh my
head
god.
is like,
Yeah.
whoosha. I'm like,
And he's
it's like
just yeah, like he's like, no, man, I like this ride. This is a good
yeah.
ride. I was like, is it?
I was just like, oh my God, what are you doing? And, because I would be like in the 25 cents. I would be over here. I'd be
Yeah.
warming up to the game. He'd never played it
I
before.
didn't even know
No,
what was going on for
well,
the first
he
$100.
oh 100. I think he probably went in 500 before we
No,
even
but
knew
I
what was
know,
happening. It was
but
just
I didn't know what was happening. I still thought that they were setting up something. I didn't know that he was just betting already.
oh
But
no,
it
it was
because it was I was
Auga.
waiting for reels or something. But that's when I was like, oh,
No,
right, right,
Victor went all in. Victor was
right.
like, he was just like going $25,
Yeah.
$25, $25, and he was saying, "Oh, I like how it does this. I like how it does that." And I was just like, me. I'm a real low roller. I mean, Daniel's not a low roller. I'm just gonna say that he's not
Yeah,
a low
no.
roller. No,
No.
Daniel's
Yeah,
not.
we are
I'm
low roller.
low roller. Yeah. And so it gave me, I felt like I was gonna get the bends from like I was gonna get the bends because it was just so, oh my God, you're betting so much.
But but I get why there's such an appeal for games like that.
Oh,
Um,
those guys play big. They
yeah.
they play big, they win big. Me, I'm in
Yeah, but
I'm in the penny
it's
section.
not for me.
And in
Not
the
for
penny
me.
section. But this game is very popular, and you can bet really low, like I bet. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm kind of, you guys have made me a little bit more comfortable. I'm in the like $3 range for a bet
Yeah.
and everything like that, but not 25. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
that
no.
just makes me
No, I
upset.
can't.
But
I can't.
but he
I
he
can't.
went in deep and he went in fast and he had a really exciting ride. So
He
it'll
did.
be interesting to see what that video is going to look like.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But yeah.
that's our game of the week. And I forgot, we totally missed the TikTok, our compilation, our video compilation.
Oh, what's that, Lyndon?
Right.
Help me.
So remember, Abel's doing this for us every week.
Yeah.
These are just cool videos. I haven't seen it this week yet. So
Let's go.
hopefully
Let's see what
here
it
it
is.
is. Hopefully we have sound. Oh,
Oh,
nope, that's the
looks
TOC.
like the Howertons. There's the Howertons.
Yeah, Matt's like, no, we're not going in order. Oh, here it
Oh,
is.
here. Potawatomi.
Black Diamond. What did she hit? What did they
Whoa.
hit? What did they hit? Oh, is that Crystal Star?
It's
Oh
Crystal
man,
Star
people
Deluxe. There's a
love Crystal
nudge.
Star right now.
Well, I think it's Crystal Star Deluxe, and it gets a nudge. So you can win big time a number of times. So you can win even those progressives a number of
I'm
times. So
seeing
it's
so
fun.
many Crystal
Yeah.
Stars like out there. It's insane. Like every post is like Crystal
What did he
Star
win?
win. Crystal
What
Star
did he
win.
win?
What is it? I can't.
It's tiny on our screen. Uh-oh,
It's
somebody's
tiny
getting
in
ready
our
to play.
screen.
Somebody's getting ready to play. Looks like Little Shop of Horrors. All right. Is somebody singing along?
Yeah, this is a great video.
It is.
Oh no, they
Oh, they
can't
don't
hear
hear
the
the
vo.
volume.
Oh, so
Oh,
wait,
see,
we can hear, but they can't now.
that's too bad,
Oh
you guys. Yeah.
no, it's
Okay. Sorry
a
about that.
decision had to be made.
The decision had to be made.
All right. Come on. Oh.
Because I'm not
Yeah, so
singing.
we'll-
She's dancing,
I did
she's
this.
dancing.
I actually, you guys, I used to be an actor, so I used to sing. I did this song.
All right, you got 3 more spins left. Come on, red. Oh,
Singing,
that would have been
acting,
$900 if
the
that,
whole
all
thing.
that red was there.
The music, I mean, okay, there it is. So they can hear it now. I think.
All right.
I think.
Oh, yes. All right. You got
Yeah,
an
in
extra
this
spin.
game,
Yeah.
I've
Anything
said it
there.
before,
Wild.
but
Let's get
people
that wild. That
either
last
love or
wild
hate
there's
this game because I've heard
$9,000.
both. I've heard some people who are like,
if we get a wild
not-
there, that's
probably
true about
didn't
$9,000.
have
every
the. I guess you're right, but
Yeah,
you know,
that's
but
true
All right, we're close to
but for this
9,000. We got
one, every
2
time someone
spins
posts
for
like a
9,000.
win,
Come on.
there's always
Wild,
someone
wild,
that comes in and
wild,
says,
wild.
"I've
Yes,
never won on
$50,
that."
yes.
Like they will on this one make a
Yes, we won
comment.
the $50 jackpot.
So I feel like this one, for some reason, leaves the
All right, we got
like the people
one
that
more
don't
spin
like
left.
it just a little bit more.
Well, it's
more
doing
emotion.
it. It has been really it's been a really great game, and like I said, I art directed this game. I did it. I had so much passion behind this game because it was
One
fun,
more
man.
wild anywhere.
Like I said, you know, I did the show
It's
when I was
beautiful.
25.
Like I think it's such a fun game.
$100
And I
bonus.
did,
What's
hey,
going on,
Bradley
Bradley
Jones.
Jones?
Wild.
We just
Bradley
did
Jones?
everything.
Oh.
Yeah, we,
Thanks,
Yeah,
Debbie.
yeah, and all those illustrations. Well, those are the when we get the movie stuff, when we get the stuff from Warner Brothers, all the photography was really low resolution. So I
Yeah,
had
so
to
you have to redo everything, right? So everything was redone. Yeah.
when you see that and you see all the illustration work, I get that.
$100.
That's
Power
very cool.
But I worked with a guy named Chris Pope and
Yes, Power
a guy named Brian Pike as the producer on that. So they did it.
Or Power
What are we looking at now?
This is the next video. What game
It's
is this?
Power Shot. This is Power
Oh,
Shot.
Power Shot. Okay.
I think it is.
$8 there. That's good. $13.50. That's good.
I like how this guy he's talking about it.
Yeah.
Lightning bolt. $13.50 again. Oh my gosh. 405.
I don't think I've
$13.50
played
again.
this game yet. Which one is this one?
All right. We
Which
got
Power
some good
Shot?
numbers
Wait,
up here.
this
It's one of the Power Shots.
is this the American one, the Eagle one?
All right,
That's
got
one of the
major
Power Shot
come on.
games, but
All right,
since it's
come
so
on,
small
we
on
got-
our screen, it's hard
Yeah.
for me to
I
tell.
can't make it out from
All right, we got one towards the Mega. That's 405. Let's get it right there.
Maybe
Let's get
that's-
the Mega. All right, we're one away on the Grand. Oh, 50. Come on, let's get the Grand right here.
Hey, OS
All right.
slots.
Perfect. All right, let's get that minor up here.
Yeah, this guy is like, I like how he is, like, you
Come
know,
on, Major.
laying out
You know,
exactly.
Come on, Mega.
Here's what I like. Each one of these influencers have their own
Grand
sort of
would be
thing.
great.
Where Heidi and Fred
All right, we got
get,
that.
get into a game. She falls in love with the characters. She's always
Yeah.
like, I think she actually, Fred, you're going to have to
Mega's
confirm or deny, but I
251.
think she wanted to marry the Panther.
Grand's
Yeah.
1,014.
You're
I
like,
think
I'm
yes,
right
there
here.
was,
All right,
there
last
was
I
an
can
bit.
hear
incident.
you. There was a marital incident, I think, with that. And
Major.
what I love about Daniel is he narrates every single.
Oh no, it's amazing.
to me.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I love the
$95,
narration that
everybody.
Daniel does, and
Yeah.
it's crazy because I think he mentioned before that he is
Grand's
more on the shy
1,014.
side, and
He's very shy.
I don't see that.
He's
Like,
he gets in front of the machine. Yeah, Linda,
Alright,
that
we're
was
up
the
to $147.
American Eagle. That was
okay, yeah, that's the American
Drop it like it's
Eagle.
hot.
Okay, yeah.
somebody's on. This looks like it's somebody.
dropping it like
We
it's
all know
hot.
what happens when you're on ball from that, and you get the coin spray.
We need to empty the vault. We're gonna
Empty
get
the
so
vault.
excited. Ready?
Oh, you guys! Did you guys hear? I'm not going to mean to bring everybody down, but the woman who sings this song died on my birthday. Died on Anita Pointer
I
died.
think I
And
like
she's the lady
it.
who sang "I'm So Excited." I loved her. If you guys ever get a chance to go on YouTube and look up Anita Pointer at Rose Rabbit Lie in Las Vegas, she and her sister are singing their hearts out in a restaurant in Las
we got
Vegas
3 more spins
randomly,
now.
and it's one of the most joyous things I've ever seen in my life.
That's
I
so
love
sweet.
them. I love them so much.
We want a
Bonnie and
jackpot coin.
Anita Pointer. Really great
3 more
video. If
spins.
you ever get a chance to look it up, it's fantastic.
That's
They were-
fantastic.
And Rose Rabbit Live was a restaurant that was, I think it was at SLR, and it was
All right, we're gonna get
really
some more excitement.
crazy and
Here we go,
bizarre
we
and
got double.
amazing, and it was kind of like an artistic experience every night. It was an amazing place to go have dinner. But I don't think it's around anymore.
I love the vault.
Yeah,
But it's such an exciting game.
Yeah.
Like this one.
All right, we got one more spin. Let's get it.
And let us know if you guys, how do you guys feel about, hey, do something in the chat. Tell me what you think about timed events. Like in the vault when the diamond thing, when you get that
Oh,
last
the diamond
reel.
heist thing?
Yeah, the diamond heist, and in Cashnado when you can get the cash grab. Tell me honestly, and we want to
There you
hear
go,
honestly what you
$54.
think.
Oh,
Tell us what you
yeah.
think down below about those timed events.
Because didn't Kathy talk like Kathy? That was one of the things that she mentioned about
Not
Genie's
bad.
prize. No,
You might have talked about it, yeah.
right?
Yeah, she might have talked about it. Oh my gosh, that was, hey Matt, that was a great video clip.
Yeah.
And Abel, thanks for putting that together. Okay, so
Okay,
Tracy
so
Ford
Tracy
says
says
those
those
drains
games
drive me
okay.
crazy. Well, no, it's true. I want to hear.
Okay, so
Um,
Debbie thinks they're cool.
so Debbie
So,
thinks they're cool.
Tracy,
Yeah.
why do they drive you crazy? Is it because you feel like it's so frenzy that you have to participate? Or do you think that it interrupts your gameplay as you're already playing?
Warren, you are the best. Look at that. Look at that, Warren. He is
I
on
know.
it.
I know,
He's
right?
incredible. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, trying to pull you in and take your money on you. Those. Okay. OS
Okay.
slots. You know what? I I think what's funny is I think originally, believe it or not, I think people think that we're much more nefarious than we are. I think that the original thing was that we would just break it up and do something different. But I think what happens is like people go crazy and it scares me when I see it. So the same way it scared me when I saw you know, Victor going at $25 a bet. I'm like, oh my God, that scares me. So, but
Yeah.
yeah, but I think that it takes you forever to get in, and when you get it, it takes your money, makes me a little crazy. No, I totally get it. I should know those games better. Josh
But
is an
better judge
expert. Yeah,
expert. Okay.
yeah, yeah. Oh well, Josh is yeah. Josh is crazy. He knows so much.
Okay.
Josh
So the
knows so
so
much.
the I think I guess the folks that, maybe don't feel as great about them, which is fair, is that it feels like it is trying to get you to put more money in quicker.
I do kind of fall for it. I got to say, I think I
I
start
do
to.
too.
I kind of want those money grabs, and I want the diamonds and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, because like
So,
I like that experience. But
okay.
yeah, I mean, it's supposed to just break up the monotony of
Right.
going for the same thing. It just
Right.
changes what you're going for. But yeah, I mean, I worry that it grabs people too much. We all fall for it. No, Tracy, I get
Yeah.
it. Me too.
Yeah.
I'm the worst.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cashnado is fun to play. Like it is
it
fun to
is.
play
Yeah,
when you are doing that cash grab and you're
yeah.
trying to go for the keys and then all that. I mean, it's just the whole experience.
Designing
So,
games, it's really about trying to keep, look, the return to player, the random number generator, those two things are always in play, and we just try to break up the monotony of just kind of going like push play spin stop push play spin stop. You try to just kind of goose it up a little bit. You try to give them a little bit of difference. So those are the things that we're trying to figure out how to make our games better and make them more fun, because that's what and that's what this conversation is all about. It's about us trying to help you guys have more fun on the casino floor.
yeah. And then we have some fun.
Boy, do we. And thank you guys. This is fantastic. So Linda, what else is going on? What's next on our agenda?
uh so we actually have covered quite a bit. We are
We have.
so the only thing that we have left is the question of the week or
What's the
the show.
question of the week? Here we go. Question of the
So,
week.
when did you feel like an adult? When was the
Oh, you
first
and I,
time you felt like an adult?
we asked this to Brian Christopher. We
We
did.
did, but
We
we've
did. This is
never
a good
answered
question.
it.
We've
Mhm.
never answered it.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the chat, you guys tell us what it is. Well,
Yeah, when was the
Linda,
first time you felt like an adult?
I'll tell you
Yeah.
mine. So I used to live in Los Angeles, and I lived in Los Feliz for a long time. I lived in Los Feliz, and I lived in Laurel Canyon. And when I lived in Los Feliz, I didn't have a washing machine. I had to go to the laundromat, and it was right next to the Lucky on Hillhurst, and right south of
Oh
Franklin.
god.
And we would go there and
Laundromat. I can't I
laundromat.
like oh gosh.
And so this was the 80s, and so I have the whole thing because I would have my Walkman on, and I'd go get my laundry and sit there and wait and stare at the thing because there were hobos inside. Maybe not the most politically correct. There were people that were currently unresided,
It's
but they
the
were
unhoused.
yes, unhoused, and they might take my clothes. So if
I mean, you're
if
not
I
using them.
well, so I would go, and so I would go with my friend Amy, and we would take turns. I'm going to go shop. We'd run over to the Lucky, and we'd shop, and then
Yeah.
I'd come back, put all my groceries, and she'd go shop. But we'd watch our laundry like a thing. Okay, so that was the plight of me being in my 20s. The day that I went to Circuit City and I bought a washer and dryer, adult.
Was when you felt like, I am an adult.
I have a credit card. I
Yeah.
am paying for a washer and dryer. I can do my own laundry.
Yeah.
I don't need to sit with the hobos.
Right. And everyone's like, Circuit City. Oh my God.
Circuit City. Okay, Debbie says when she got married when she was at 19.
Wow, 19.
I love that. And Debbie and I are both from Texas. So is
So
Linda.
yeah. Yeah, I was born and raised in Texas, y'all.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's right. So anybody else? What is anybody else in the chat? What made you feel like an adult?
Yes. When did you first feel like an adult?
I love this question though.
Yeah, I know. Because it really does. You do have to think about when was that moment when you realize, "Oh man, it's over."
Yeah. Yeah.
My ride is over. I have to pay for this and
Hey,
everything forward
Indiana
that
Bevins
I do.
Day. So
So,
Linda, what was it for you at 20? Okay, OS
you
Slot
bought
says
your
she
first
bought a house at
house at
24.
24? Well,
Wow.
okay.
That is. We're both gonna snap to that
2
one. That one's pretty good.
snaps.
That is
Okay.
awesome. Somebody got
Uh,
lucky. Wow.
yeah, you go. You
Yeah.
go. Fine. I
Tracy
was
Ford got
gonna
married at
say,
22 and the
okay,
world changed.
geez, okay, I can't beat the house. I was just gonna say when I had to start paying for my school loans
Yeah.
back, right? Because then you deferred, of course, the first 6 months or whatever they give you the allow, and they're like, hey, do you want to defer? Yes, of course I want to defer. I just got out of college. Defer it. And then the deferment comes, and now you're like, this is a big payment. I
Yeah.
had $80,000 in school debt
Yeah.
coming out.
Yeah.
That,
Wow.
uh, that weight on your chest,
Yeah. Tracy agrees with you. Tracy says that's true, Linda.
uh, that weight on your chest is unbelievable.
Yeah.
So for me, that was the moment when I just knew this is no longer fun. Life
Yeah.
is oh man, this is not
It's
fun
all over
anymore.
now.
It's all over now. And you know what was
It's all
funny is
over
that the day I felt the most freedom
now.
was
Hmm.
my last payment on my school loans.
Yeah.
That was my biggest like freedom moment was when I paid that all off. It was no more. That was
Yeah.
amazing.
And I bet mine was the day that Circuit City stopped sending me the bill for the washer dryer. Okay, so Kenneth says when he
Oh,
bought his first car at 20 years old. Good for you, man.
wow,
Okay, now
man.
Kenneth,
We
what kind of
have a
car
lot
was
of
it? 20
responsible
years ago.
people.
Okay, so let's think about 20 years ago. 20 years ago, that would have been 2003, right? So, okay, what kind of car do you think was popular in 2003? What do you think? I think it was a
2003.
Ford. I think it was a Ford Explorer because I had one of those. That's what I had in 2003.
I mean, a Honda.
I had a
Honda's
Honda. Boy,
always
I had that before that. I had a Honda.
Honda's always,
Yeah.
nice.
So
I don't know. 20, I
that was.
can't. 20 years ago. Can you believe 20 years ago?
I had little
What
kids.
were
I
we
had
doing
babies.
20 years
I
ago?
had 2-year-olds. I was moving here. I was moving to Texas back from Los Angeles. Yeah,
That was just 20 years ago?
it was 20 years ago. Oh my God,
Wow.
you guys, this has been awesome. Okay, so next week, Linda, what's going on next week?
So next week we should have some new footage of our next segment with Josh O'Connell, the
Mhm.
awesome 8 slot myths
Awesome
busted.
8.
So we should have that, and then we'll be
Debbie has a scoop.
featuring the game next week is going to be Little Shop of Horrors,
Yes. Director's
and
cut.
director's cut,
Director's cut.
and then other things. I don't know. We kind
I
of
think it's
keep it
going to be
loose
great.
around here.
I was 20 years. Kenneth says I was 20 years old in 1972. Bought a '70 Ford Torino. Ooh, that
Oh,
Kenneth, that Torino. You have respect. Those
wow.
Torinos were dang.
Wow.
That was serious, man.
Gee, wow. Wow, y'all.
Torino. Yeah. Okay, you guys, we're gonna go. This has been such a great thing. Thank you to Matt for keeping us on
Yes.
schedule and keeping us going.
Yes.
Yeah. This is you guys. We did better this time, and I didn't say
Yes.
any. I didn't like fumble or do anything weird.
No, we always fumble and do things weird.
Well, we're going
That's
to.
why they come.
Yeah. Hey, Tracy, Kenneth, you guys, all of you guys, Tracy, OS Slots, uh, oh, Debbie, it's so great to see you guys. Thank you for sticking in with us, coming in and saying hi. We really
Eight-track player,
appreciate
man,
it.
I remember those.
Eight
Oh
track player.
God.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What was your eight
Jeez.
track? What did you have? Linda, you didn't. You were even born then.
No,
I
come
had a
on. No, I didn't. I had it at the radio station that I worked at.
yeah, eight
They
track.
had it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
they still had. We were switching over.
See you guys. We're gonna and maybe next week we'll play some Marvin Gaye, which is the eight track that I had. I had Marvin Gaye's eight
We're
track and
so
Al Green.
random.
Okay. Talk to you guys
Bye,
later. Thank you guys
Bradley.
so much. You guys.
Well, Black
Bradley Jones.
Sabbath, yes. So we'll see you guys next week, next Thursday.
Next Thursday, live in person.
Live. Chat soon, y'all.